from Amber Vision.
No script, no filter.
Welcome to Amber Vision.
She's been waiting
Magnetic,
for you.
playful, authentic.
We are here with our box pull request for the wreck of Edmund Fitzgerald. I love that. I had a couple of comments, one of them specifically that recommended me to go look this up, which was an actual thing and not just an interesting title of a song. So something I'm learning about Home Free is that they like to write things about actual events, and I went to look up the story about the ship that actually sank, and just absolutely amazing. It made me that much more excited to hear this song, and I'm learning that looking up information on these ahead of time is actually really cool, just to get a little bit of backstory. And so I made sure to do that on here. So I definitely want to say thank you for that. Thank you for giving me that recommendation, because here I am just thinking they're just coming up with cool titles and doing all this, and it was actually like a real story. So that makes me even more excited about diving into today. And we're going to dive right in, and then don't forget to stay tuned for the next box pull.
Legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with the crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and a wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November came stealing.
This is amazing. I love the
Dawn, it came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When the afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of hurricane west wind.
When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed ya." At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya."
The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Then later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours?
The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. have capsized, they may have roped deep and took water.
And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered.
Musty old hall in Detroit, they parade in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimes, killer ring 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Appreciate how they filmed this. My goodness. So good. Let's go to a spot here. Yeah. Go where I see the vibe of them.
And the names of the
Okay. I think if we would have had things like this for history class, I may have enjoyed history a lot more. It's such an amazing way to tell a story, and it just makes it sink in a whole different way. So you have these beautiful vocals, and the visuals, like the way they filmed was just absolutely incredible. But then it's telling a story, and it's something that we should know. I absolutely love it. So for those who maybe don't know the full story, like I did, I am going to put a little breakdown in the description. So, I wanted to make sure I left that there out of respect for everything. And, yeah, just absolutely incredible. And if you guys know of any more songs, if they have more like this that are telling stories like that, please by all means share them, because I definitely would love to. I'd love to dive down that direction. I truly appreciate what they do using their vocals for that. And yeah, that's absolutely an incredible song. So I want to thank you very much for recommending. And that was from Timworks 991. I also forgot to say that at the beginning, but I'll make sure we have that in it as well. And we are going to dive into our next box poll. And as I said, don't forget to look in the description for a little bit of the backstory about the Edmund Fitzgerald. Very, 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 very good story. Not a good story, but good for us to know. Okay. This box is getting nice and full here. I'm absolutely loving all of the song requests. Okay, here we go. Looks like this one is going to be from Scott DeWeese 335. If I can. Ooh, Home Free with Folsom Prison Blues. Another bassy one, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's another one. My dad and my brother both have the baritone voices where they can sing a lot of those, so I'm looking forward to that. Okay, well, as always, we'll say until next time.